Most diabetics believe they need to eat every and any vegetable for the sake of their blood sugar. But here's the truth. Some veggies are just plain better than others. But how can you tell? Pound for pound, which vegetables offer the most nutritional bang for your buck? And what vegetables should you actually limit? We're about to show you. Welcome to the Diabetic's Veggie Guide, 5 of the best nutrient powerhouses that lower blood sugar. So in reality, the most beneficial vegetables for overall health, and especially for proper glucose regulation, may not actually be the types you've been told to eat in the past. Today, we're flipping the script. We're about to take a close look at 5 of the most potent vegetables and their specific antioxidants and other micronutrients that actively work to lower blood sugar and boost insulin sensitivity. But in general, here's the main common nutrient you must look for in all your veggies: fiber. Dietary fiber slows your digestion and the introduction of glucose into your bloodstream. Naturally, this has wide-ranging positive effects on your blood sugar, your insulin sensitivity, and your overall health. But did you know? Fiber is actually a type of carbohydrate. That's why even some high-carb veggies can still help to lower your post-meal blood sugar. And this is why it's important to eat whole vegetables and avoid some high-sugar vegetable juices, where much of the fiber is removed. What other veggies should you try to limit? Stick around to the end of this video to learn the answer. In the meantime, we'd really appreciate your support, so please like, subscribe, and tell us about your favorite vegetables, so comment below. Okay, let's get to today's list, starting with mushrooms. So yes, this is a bit of a cheat. The mushroom is not technically classified as a vegetable. It's a type of fungus. But this technicality is exactly why it's so uniquely suited to lower blood sugar. Why's that? We'll tell you in just a moment. But right off the bat, you should know that mushrooms are loaded with a specialized form of fiber called BETA-GLUCAN. This powerful soluble fiber has been shown to slow glucose absorption, reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes, and it can improve your body's insulin response. But the real magic of mushrooms is their ability to positively impact your gut microbiome. Recent research has revealed that certain fungal compounds, namely mannins and chitin, act as prebiotics, meaning they feed your gut's strains of beneficial bacteria. From there, these colonies of good bacteria will aid your body's metabolism of carbohydrates, thereby supporting your post-meal glucose regulation. And over time, that can help to improve your insulin sensitivity. And here's another unique and impressive micronutrient found almost exclusively within mushrooms: ergothioneine. This powerful antioxidant reduces damaging oxidative stress, which can directly benefit your insulin sensitivity and help to reduce diabetes complications. Ergothioneine also helps to protect pancreatic beta cells, a major plus for diabetics. Mushrooms also give you choline, an essential nutrient that supports liver function and fat metabolism, thereby helping to reduce insulin resistance and the risk of fatty liver disease for diabetics. Now, different mushrooms offer other specific benefits. For instance, shiitake mushrooms supply aritadenine, which helps to lower cholesterol levels. White button mushrooms have been shown to increase the production of adiponectin, a hormone that helps to regulate blood sugar levels. And portobello mushrooms are an excellent source of the mineral chromium. We'll tell you more about this impressive antioxidant later in this video. Plus, most all mushrooms contain diabetes-fighting, heart-aiding, inflammation-reducing B vitamins, vitamin D, magnesium, phosphorus, and potassium. Stay tuned to learn more about chromium, potassium, and other glucose-stabilizing antioxidants, and in which veggies they can be found. Next, it's time to ring the bell for bell peppers. Red, yellow, and orange bell peppers are beautifully colored nutrient powerhouses hiding in plain sight. Of course, they are low in calories and high in fiber, but their real blood sugar benefits come from their high concentrations of unique micronutrients, especially capsanthin. This antioxidant carotenoid is abundant in red bell peppers, and it has been shown to supply anti-cancer, anti-obesity, and anti-inflammatory effects. It can also support eye health, a vital benefit for older diabetics at risk of macular degeneration. Bell peppers also give you the compound luteolin, another anti-inflammatory antioxidant that can improve eye health while protecting against oxidative damage. Studies also show that the luteolin within bell peppers can mimic the action of insulin inside the body. This helps to move glucose out of the bloodstream and into muscle cells. Plus, bell peppers, especially the red variety, give you a great amount of the carotenoid pigment lycopene. Maybe you've heard of it. It may work to improve blood pressure and cardiovascular health. But bell peppers aren't done here. They also offer large helpings of anti-diabetes vitamins and minerals, including vitamin B6, which aids carbohydrate metabolism, vitamin B9, aka folate, which reduces levels of homocysteine in your body, thereby reducing your risk of cardiovascular issues, and potassium, which helps to regulate blood pressure while improving insulin sensitivity. And get this, bell peppers are actually one of the best places to get your vitamin C. This antioxidant doesn't just help you fight colds, it also reduces inflammation and oxidative stress while improving glucose tolerance. Are you finding this topic helpful? What knowledge are you really hungry for when it comes to your diabetes management? We'd really love to hear your suggestions, so please comment below. Alright, next we want to highlight a particularly excellent and very tasteful vegetable for your blood sugar: asparagus. Asparagus sounds fancy, but it doesn't have to be reserved for a special occasion side dish. If you already suffer from high blood sugar, asparagus can and should be a regular part of your anti-diabetes meal plan. Why? Well, thank one of asparagus's main bioactive compounds, asparagine. This amino acid aids the biosynthesis of proteins, which helps to maintain muscle mass while increasing the efficiency of muscle cells in utilizing glucose for energy. In turn, this can directly improve insulin sensitivity. Plus, asparagus is a rich source of inulin, a prebiotic fiber that feeds beneficial gut bacteria, thereby improving gut barrier function and insulin sensitivity. Meanwhile, asparagus is also rich in glutathione, often called the master antioxidant. Why is that? Well, glutathione plays a vital role in minimizing cellular damage and managing liver detoxification, and it is renowned for reducing oxidative stress before it can damage your insulin-producing pancreatic beta cells. Plus, this delicious veggie loads you up on other blood sugar balancing antioxidants, including vitamin C, vitamin K, chromium, folate, magnesium, and potassium. Do you know about chromium? Well, you should, because this mineral also aids the effectiveness of your insulin, and studies suggest that being deficient in chromium may lead to impaired insulin action. That means getting proper levels of this antioxidant works to reduce your fasting blood sugar and your insulin resistance. Chromium is also important to your glucose metabolism because it is involved in the activation of certain enzymes that break down carbohydrates in your digestive system. Some research even indicates that chromium can help to reduce your appetite and your cravings for sugary foods. We're almost at the top of today's best veggie list, so don't go anywhere, and be sure to watch to the end of this video to learn about the vegetables to avoid. First, ask most any diabetes doctor, and they will probably tell you to eat more cauliflower. Did you know you can finely grate your cauliflower to take the place of glucose-spiking white rice? It can also be used to create a low-carb pizza crust. But what makes cauliflower so much better than your typical carby foods? Let's start with its unique fiber, glucoraphanin. When you chew cauliflower, this form of fiber gets converted into sulforaphane, a powerful sulfur compound which enhances the production of nitric oxide. That helps relax blood vessels, and it improves the strength of arterial linings. And studies show that the anti-inflammatory powers of sulforaphane not only supports liver detoxification, it also reduces fasting blood sugar, improves insulin resistance, and protects pancreatic beta cells from oxidative damage. But the benefits of good old cauliflower don't end there. It also gives you other impressive antioxidants, like isothiocyanates and glucosinolates, which can reduce arterial inflammation and the risk of heart disease, and have even been shown to slow the growth of cancer cells. Naturally, this cruciferous veggie also gives you a wealth of antioxidant vitamins and minerals, including vitamin B6, vitamin C, folate, manganese, and potassium. And it's especially rich in vitamin K, which has been found to regulate insulin sensitivity and can lower the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Plus, cauliflower is an excellent source of vitamin B5, otherwise known as pantothenic acid, which may help reduce levels of artery clogging LDL cholesterol while raising levels of heart-helping HDL cholesterol. Some research further suggests that pantothenic acid can treat symptoms of diabetic neuropathy. Alright, so it's finally time to take a close look at what may be the world's very best diabetes-fighting veggie: spinach. Yeah, this shouldn't come as a shock. Many doctors regard spinach and other leafy greens, especially kale and Swiss chard, as the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. Spinach will supply your body with unique bioactive compounds, especially alpha-lipoic acid, which has been shown to improve insulin function while also protecting against diabetic nerve damage. Plus, spinach is a wonderful place to get the antioxidant carotenoids lutein and zeaxanthin, which aid eye health, especially for older diabetics, as they can reduce the risk of diabetes-caused cataracts and macular degeneration. Spinach and other leafy greens also supply the antioxidant flavonoid quercetin, which stimulates insulin secretion from your pancreas. It may also enhance your body's response to insulin, while reducing chronic inflammation and serious free radical damage. Spinach is further loaded with diabetes-fighting, heart-helping antioxidants, including vitamins A, C, and K, along with beta-carotene, calcium, folate, iron, and potassium. This leafy green is also especially rich in magnesium, which helps to regulate blood pressure. And studies show getting proper amounts of magnesium can work to improve insulin sensitivity while reducing the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Meanwhile, importantly for older adults, spinach gives you those impressive glucosinolates, which not only aid cardiovascular health, they've been shown to protect cells from cancerous DNA damage and tumor growth. And here's a major bonus if you regularly eat your spinach. It will give you a steady supply of nitrates, which help to lower blood pressure while relaxing and dilating blood vessels, thereby improving blood flow, a huge plus for diabetes management. The dietary nitrates within spinach can also work to enhance glucose uptake, while also providing appetite regulation to help you better balance your post-meal blood sugar. Alright, so now that you know all about 5 nutrient-packed veggies that aid your glucose regulation, which types of vegetables should you maybe consider avoiding? In general, this all comes down to which veggies supply huge helpings of carbohydrates, but small amounts of fiber and other diabetes-fighting micronutrients. To that end, you may wish to limit your intake of white potatoes, corn, green peas, butternut squash, and other starchy gourds, like some varieties of pumpkin. Plus, while tomatoes provide a great range of anti-inflammatory antioxidants, you should be careful when it comes to those canned and processed tomato products, including tomato sauces and ketchup. Watch out, they may contain hidden amounts of glucose-spiking added sugar,